greatest WrestleManias of all time. And the main event is about to begin. The World Heavyweight title is on the line in a cell. And this could be one of the slobber knockers to end all slobber knockers.
They're going to be talking about this one for years, JR. I can tell you right now, it's going to be an instant classic. I love WrestleMania.
Triple H, the 10-time champion, seems determined as ever, regardless of his dust-up with Sheriff Mankind last week.
That's right, JR. He's still the game, and this is still WrestleMania. Triple H has gone into Hell in a Cell and survived before, and he can certainly do it again tonight. I think Triple H, he can't keep letting his opponent work the same area of his body.
That's a recipe for disaster for sure. When I look at Triple H, all I see is lost opportunities. He's so talented and so intelligent that he could have made such a positive impact on the business. Instead, he decided that he'd rather win at all costs without any sense of honor or decency.
Watch out! He reversed it! I think I see where this one's going, JR. I don't think we're very far from the end. What a counter! I don't think we're very far from the end of the match.
I disagree entirely, King. Oh no! That last shot busted him open, and the blood is flowing freely.
This is great, JR. Where else besides the WWE can you see this kind of ruthless aggression?
I can't think of anywhere else, King, but I'm afraid I don't share your enthusiasm for this kind of brutality. I hope he's not looking for a weapon. That could do some serious damage.
You know, JR, I racked my brains trying to think of a single flaw in Triple H, and I couldn't come up with anything. It's like he said, he really is the only diamond in this business.
You're not going to get him with that one.
I'll never understand what the big deal is about Batista. He's just another superstar with more muscle. Oh my gosh! This could be the finisher! These superstars are putting everything on the line here in this match.
They sure are, and they're doing it all for the WWE fans. Without them, there'd be no WWE.
I think I know who's going to win this one, JR.
Oh, really? Enlighten us, King.
Wait a second. Why are you so eager to hear my prediction?
Because I want to know who's going to win. And 9 times out of 10, it's not the superstar you pick.
Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's gonna go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely competitive match that could go either way.
You know, JR, it's obvious that the only exercise you get is stretching the truth or jumping to conclusions.
Well, judging from the shape I'm in, I don't appear to be doing too much of either, King. You're looking pretty fit, though, I must say. I'm sure these competitors have studied each other very carefully.
This match would be over by now if they hadn't, JR. You never get into the ring without doing your homework.
That would be a recipe for disaster for sure, King.
So, how do you think... Oh, no! Not the announce table!
I don't think these superstars are going to leave anything standing here tonight. What a phenomenon is the animal Batista. You talk about a force of nature, you're looking at him right there.
Force of nature? More like freak of nature, if you ask me. The fact that Batista even considers himself a main eventer is... Uh-oh. Looks like he wants to end this right here.
There it is! The Batista bomb! That's just raw animal power right there! What?
You gotta respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their career.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster has had to make more sacrifices than any other professional athlete I know.
It really is like being married to your career. There's not much room for anything else.
And married
to your career. There's not much room for anything else.
And marriage
to your career. There's not much room for anything else.
And marriage
to your career. There's not much room for anything else.
And marriage is a
married to your career. There's not much room for anything else.
And marriage is a subject
anything else.
And marriage is a subject
anything else.
And marriage is a subject which you happen to be something of an authority. Isn't that right, King?
Come on now, JR. A man doesn't know what true happiness is until he's married, and then it's too late. Oh boy! There goes another announce table.
And those things just don't fall apart, King. There was some force behind that. This is Raw action at its finest. That's why Raw is the #1 brand of sports entertainment.
You got that right, JR. You're not going to see this kind of action on SmackDown.
Not on SmackDown or anywhere else. There's nothing else out there that can come close to the excitement of seeing the Raw. These fans know what he's about to do next.
Look out!
Can his opponent kick out of this pinning predicament?
What a finishing move! I get chills every time I see it. There's the pin! I'm so disgusted with Batista, JR. I'm so disgusted with Batista, JR. He could have stayed with Triple H and Ric Flair in Evolution and continued to ride the coattails of two of the greatest legends. He countered that one perfectly. You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way and continued to ride the coattails of two of the greatest legends in this business. Instead, and continued to ride the coattails of two of the greatest legends in this business. Instead, and continued to ride the coattails of two of the greatest legends in this business. And continued to ride the coattails of two of the greatest legends in this business. Instead, he threw it all away.
What are you talking about, King? Batista never rode anyone's coattails. He's his own man. He earned...
What a counter!
Coattails. He's his own man. He earned his spot. And Flair and Triple H are two of the greats, no doubt about it. But Batista proved he's at coattails. He's his own man. He earned his spot. And Flair and Triple H are two of the greats, no doubt about it. A textbook reversal there.
I can't remember the last time I saw superstars this fired up. I don't think they've even considered the possibility. I can't remember the last time I saw superstars this fired. What a move! It's not hard to tell why that's his finisher, JR. And that's exactly why they call this match Hell in a Cell, JR. Oh boy, here it comes! We could have a pinfall here, JR.
I think this crowd has decided to exercise their right of free speech.
God bless the First Amendment, JR.
He countered that and has decided to exercise the right of free speech.
God bless the First Amendment, JR.
What an incredible performance by these phenomenal superstars.
Did you expect anything less, JR? I mean, look who's in the ring right now.
Phenomenal superstars.
Did you expect anything less, JR? I mean, look who's in the ring right now.
No, I didn't, King. I had high expectations, and I'm happy to...
I can't believe he countered that one. I've got to say, JR, I'm really impressed by what we've seen here tonight.
How could you not be, King? These are some of the finest athletes in all of sports entertainment.
I know that, JR. I'm just saying.
How could you not be, King? These are some of the finest athletes in all of sports entertainment.
I know that, JR. I'm just saying that this has been a great match so far.
It has indeed, King, and I think it's only going to get better from here on out.
He saw that one coming. I thought I'd pick the winner before the match started, JR, but now I'm having second thoughts. I thought I'd pick the winner before the match started, JR, but now I'm having second thoughts.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, King. Usually I wonder if you've even had first thoughts. What a reversal.
This could finish the match right here. Superstars are getting some feedback from the crowd.
What a match. And here's the pin.
I think these superstars are getting some feedback from the crowd, JR.
Nothing wrong with that, King. That's what we like to hear.
I think there's going to be anything left of these superstars by the time they're done.
There may not be, King. They may well annihilate each other here tonight.
What are they going to do next?
I couldn't even begin to guess, King. That's why they say anything can happen here in the WWE.
I hope these superstars can make it through this match without suffering a serious injury.
So do I, King, but this ain't ballet. This is very intense, physical competition.
You know, JR, when I saw this match on paper, I wasn't too sure about it. But it's turned out a lot better than I thought it would.
I'm not at all surprised, King. I knew this was going to be a terrific... I knew this was going to be a terrific matchup.
Oh.
I knew this was going to be a... I knew this was going to be a terrific matchup.
Oh, come on, JR. You're just talking through your hat. He sure is, JR. And I think he got all of that finisher.
Well, you can't ever accuse the WWE fan.
That's it! The match is over! but he showed the world that he had what it takes to beat a champion like Triple H, and on the grandest stage in sports entertainment. Look, it's Triple H. He's climbing up the side of the cage. I get a bad feeling about this, JR.
My God, what on earth can the game have in mind? Survive that.
This is going to be the shortest title reign on record. There's no way our new champion is getting up from that. And someone call a doctor for Triple H.
Well, you better call a veterinarian, cause he's an animal. He's up. He just took a 20-foot fall, and he's on his feet.
He's either the luckiest superstar I've ever seen,